All right, so I'm going to do a what sold live video here. I haven't done a video in a while. I've been spending the last couple months just working on my eBay store. After the last shutdown in Ontario, I couldn't really source, and my sales had dropped. In the last couple of videos I did post, I talked about how my sales were declining, and I believed it was from I was doing a lot of end listings, sell similar, and just trying to like keep my store active when I couldn't source and get new items. So as soon as things opened back up, I made the decision to kind of put YouTube on the back burner, and I've really been going hard with sourcing and listing. Currently, I'm listing at least 5 things every day. There's 5 new things every day. I'm still tweaking things and moving things, and I've seen my sales going from. So I'm also doing weekly payouts with managed payments. So my goal is to hit about $1,000 a week gross, and I've been doing pretty good. I've been anywhere between $700 and $1,200 for my payouts, and things are looking up. So very happy with that. Let me show you some of the stuff I've been selling. Once again, I don't really expect a lot of people to jump in the live, but I will leave this live up as just a what sold video. That's the purpose here. I'm going to be a little clumsy. I haven't used StreamYard in a while, but let me see if I can figure out how to share my screen again. Okay. So oh, I see what's happening here. Stop share. Okay, I got to figure it out, I think. Okay, so the first thing, I picked these up at a yard sale. They were some Nike Air Max 720s, midnight blue. Now the little loop on the back was missing, so there was supposed to be a little loop. One had it, one didn't. I just went ahead and cut it off, cleaned them up the best that I could, and I think they look pretty good, to be honest. They sold for $75, free shipping. Now with these, I picked them up for about $5 at a yard sale. So $5 into 75. I think they went to the US. It probably cost me about 20 bucks to ship. That's some pretty good profit. I wasn't really sure because I did have to do some modifications and snip the little loop in the back. I'm like, didn't know how that would affect it, but I did get $75. So very happy with that. I mean, I can't really complain. Let's see if I can get a lot easier. So I can stop that. Okay. Like I said, I'm struggling through, I haven't used StreamYard in a little while. It is pretty fun though. Let's do this next one. So this I picked up with my wife at a yard, not a yard sale. This was at the Goodwill. It came in a box. There was 2 different sets. The other set I redonated. This one was a vintage Duncan Hines food and vegetable cutter. It's like a slicer. It had all the pieces. It was actually pretty easy to disassemble. So I just took it all down into smaller pieces and I packed it in a smaller box and shipped it out. So I got $40 for this. I think for the whole box, I paid $6. So I had $6 into it. It didn't take too long to sell. I think I had it for about a month, and it was a pretty quick sale. The reason I picked that up, to be honest, was I'm on a waiting list locally in the small town of Tillsonburg that I'm near. That's the Goodwill that I frequent often is in Tillsonburg, Ontario. The Onward, you see the Onwards maybe in my videos, and Salvation Army. So those are the 3 good stores there, and I do hit them often. So anyway, in Tillsonburg, I'm on a waiting list for an antique booth, and I did buy that for the antique booth, but I listed it on eBay to see if I could get interest that way. And I've been picking up different things like vinyl records and antiques for the antique booth. But that's going to be something new that I'm going to be starting to try as well. But I sold it on eBay within maybe a couple weeks of having it. So it was a pretty good sale. These are all within probably the last month or so. I just went back and picked out some of my favorites recently. Max. Okay, so this was another fun one. So this is a For Real Pet. There we go. So this For Real Pet was on the side of the road after a yard sale weekend. Somebody on Monday had a table of free stuff. It said free or pay what you can. I think I picked up a handful of things, a couple DVDs, some other stuff, and this. And I paid $5 for everything because that's what I had. I wasn't really expecting to buy anything. Happened to be right across the road from the post office. Didn't even test this thing. I just took it the way that it was. I could have put batteries in it, seen if it worked. I'm just like, you know what? I don't know what it's supposed to do or anything about it really. I paid literally nothing for it, a buck maybe. I think I picked up maybe 5 or 6 things at that table and paid $5. So that's all I had in my car. But what else did I get at that? I got a couple of sealed DVDs, Corner Gas, some kind of button up, I think a North Face button up, and something else. And it was a steal of a deal. I'm sure the guy was just happy to see it go, to be honest. But yeah, so it was a 45 bucks plus shipping. Pretty good. Since then, I've picked up some more For Real Pets. I have tested the latest one I got. For $4. It's like a little, pretty big, like 13 inches maybe. Lion. It works. It's really cute. I picked up some smaller ones too. I don't know how well they'll do, but you know, just figured I'd give it a try, seeing that this one sold fairly quickly. You know, same thing within a month or so. This is fun. I miss doing YouTube, so I can't wait to get back to it. I have a video planned out. It's going to be kind of geared towards Canadians. It's going to be how to sell shoes for profit in Canada, and it should be a good one. So I have everything laid out. I just have to actually go ahead and record it. So we're going to share this next one. So this was cool. I found this in London, Ontario at Value Village. I think I paid $4 for it, something like that. Maybe a little more, definitely not less, but around $4 from what I remember. It's an 80s telephone, so obviously you pick it up. It's got the numbers inside. Now, I put tested works. I honestly did not test this, but there's not too much that can go wrong with these phones. And honestly, this was another thing that I did pick up for the shop that I want to open, right? So it sold, you know, what are you going to do? 20 bucks. I took 20 bucks and that was fine. 20 bucks plus shipping. So yeah. So another one that sold before I could get it into the shop, but that's okay. And for me personally, everybody's different. Some people, you might buy something and you want to get the max amount of money you can get out of it. For me personally, I'm into buying and selling. So if I can buy it, flip it really quick, and get my money back plus make profit, so I can buy something else and flip it. That's my goal. I'm just trying to snowball everything into profit, into better games, right? Now that being said, I'm not going to sell something stupid cheap unless I'm just looking to get rid of it, you know. But if sold comps are, say, $50 for whatever item, I don't mind coming in at between 45, 46, 47, 48, leaving best offer on. And realistically, depending on what I paid for the item, I might take considerably less money. But that's just my, you know, me personally. That's just the way that I do my eBay business. So I have 10 of these total. It's starting to get in a better groove of figuring out how to open these links again. All right, so that's my Sellers Hub. Oh, I can save that one. This was cool. I picked this up for, I think, 50 cents at a yard sale. Probably could have sold it for more money. I sold it the same day I listed it for $20 plus. I think the buyer was in the US and they paid $20 shipping, so they paid $40 for this vintage shell hat. It was a made in the USA tag on the inside, some sort of gas promotion hat, right? It said promo cap or something like that inside, but it was really cool. I thought, you know, I probably personally wear this if snapback hats look good on me, and they just don't. Got too big of a head. Like, you got to run it on like the last two or three little buttons, and it's not a good look. But I like the hat. It's cool. It's got like the general kind of thing on there, and the vintage look, and really cool colorway, and the yellow and black. But yeah, 20 bucks. I think I paid 50 cents to $1. I think I might have paid up $1. It was at a local yokel community yard sale, and I picked up a lot of stuff there, actually. I don't know if there's anything else in the lineup here from that yard sale, but it was a Langton little town that I'm in, community yard sale, and I got out early and got some good stuff. So let's see what else I can find here, and pull up pull up some more. Okay, save that one. So these were cool. I picked up 3 of these Adidas Original Hard Court high top shoes. I picked up 3 pairs in 3 different colorways. 2 out of the 3 were in good condition. I paid $8 at Goodwill each, so $8 for each pair. The one I redonated because the soles were just beat, but $8 into 55 free shipping. So I'll get into the free shipping thing on my how to make profit on selling shoes in Canada video that I plan on doing. That'll probably be the next video that's up on the channel. But yeah, so 55 bucks, and then I sold another. So that was the blue. I think I sold another red pair. There's 3 pair. I can't remember if the red or the white pair were no good, but the one pair, like I said, I just donated back. There was too much heel wear. I didn't want to deal with anything. Originally, when I bought all 3, I assumed the same person donated them. I was going to sell all 3 together. And then when I realized the 3rd one after I got it home was maybe too beat up, I decided to sell each one separately. Now, I could have probably sold the 2 together and still did okay, but that's just the way that I decided to do it for whatever reason. It could have been just inventory. Maybe I wanted to have, like I said, I'm trying to list 5 things every day. So some days, like right now, I have lots of inventory to list. I could not go sourcing for probably 4 or 5 days and I'd be okay. Sometimes it feels like if I want to list 5 things every day, I need to be on the hunt. And that's only because of the limitation of how many stores are around me. There's 3 within 30 minutes. Where I work in Simcoe, there's only there's 1 real one and sort of like a weird churchy one that isn't that great, but sometimes I find stuff. There's a Winners and a Walmart if I want to do retail arbitrage, which I just picked up some Monopoly games over the last weekend, $9.99 brand new on clearance. They're sore loser edition. Just plan on keeping those for Q4 and selling them at Christmas time here. But yeah, and everything else is 45 minutes to an hour. So, sometimes I do a big loop and go into the city and try to hit as much as I can. That's usually what I try to do. But I still find lots of stuff locally. You don't always have to travel to get the good stuff. So I had posted this on my Instagram a while back, and man, did I ever want to keep this. It didn't really look great on me, even though I love the Blue Jays. I love the colorway. I love that it's like nostalgic 90s. So it's really cool. 80 bucks. I think I had it listed for 110. And was talking to this guy back and forth, and he was having a hard time coming up with the money. So I just said, make me an offer. And he did. I had to wait a little bit for him to pay, but he paid up, and it was awesome. And this was a really, really good sale for me. Why can't I close this? There we go. Yeah, so a really good sale for me. Like I said, I like the jacket. I'm sad to see that one go, but glad I could have it for a little bit in my possession. It was super clean too. So starter jacket, it had on the white, there was a little spot on the white. I hit with a Tide pen. I tried to soak it in OxiClean. It was super clean. It's a nice jacket, but it did still have a little blemish. I don't know if it would have got more without that blemish, but either way, 85 bucks. Only paid $10 for that guy at Goodwill. Vintage starter. Pretty cool. Any old starter stuff, if it's, in halfway good condition, you're going to make some good money. So let's keep on rolling here. I got 3 left. So these have been bread and butter items recently. I've been picking up a lot of these since we've opened back up in Ontario. This is a VCR, a Toshiba W525 VCR with remotes. This one went for $50 plus shipping. So in Canada, I charge a flat rate of $20 for shipping on VCRs. And if it's going to the US, I charge $25. I would have paid probably, I'm going to say $6 for this guy with the remotes. So it's pretty good. I've been picking up lots of electronics, a lot more electronics now than I had been before. I've got burnt on a tape deck that I sent out to BC. It cost me a little bit extra to ship. I think I sold it for $80 or something like that. And then when it got there, it didn't work. And I did test it as much as I possibly could test a vintage state player. And he said it just didn't work when I got it. Now, I don't know if he's being 100% honest, but I looked at his feedback on eBay, and he said had good feedback. And he actually said to me, "Hey, like, I don't think you're trying to pull one over on me here. I see you've got good feedback." And I'm thinking, okay. And so what wound up happening, he kind of said, you know, if it was for parts, I would have paid $50. So I'm like, okay, so would you accept a partial refund? And that's what I did. I just refunded him the difference, and we're both happy. If you look at my stories, giving me positive feedback on that item. So it did work out good. Sometimes, you know, you start to wonder, is somebody just kind of using the fact that they know you have good feedback to get a deal, or, you know, is there actually an issue? It's hard to say. It's just part of doing business on eBay, to be honest. This was a really cool pickup. Very, very, very cool. Vintage Stevie Eiserman, 1990, it said, rate in small print on it. It was a cool one. I think I listed it for $80 and took a best offer same day at 65. I could have waited it out. I went back and forth. This guy started super low at like 40, and we got up to 65. And I thought, you know what? This guy's got money right now. I paid $4 for this shirt. I'm not big into vintage clothing, but I knew this one was going to be good. Hey, how's it going, man? Just doing a what sold video. H Gamer. Hey, man. Yeah, so this one, $65, really cool. You know, it was on this Screen Stars tag. So that was the first thing that caught my attention. I seen it was an old tag. Checked out, had the little date on the bottom. Really good pickup. Okay, so I think I have one more. It's too bad you hit the end of the video, man. Like, I never get too many people in the chat, so happy to see somebody here. Okay, so the very, very last one, this was a really good sale for me. I picked this up for $15 at the Goodwill in Woodstock, Ontario. Let's see. So if you're not from Canada, maybe you've still seen this brand. It is a very popular brand for people who are looking for heavy, high quality jackets. Canada Goose Arctic Program. So it's a heavy down jacket. This thing was bulky. It was in mint condition. There's basically no flaws on it. Like I said, paid $15, and I sold it the very same day for $250. And this is like, we're talking about selling this in, this is the beginning of August, end of July, maybe somewhere in there. I guess it probably says on here, I just can't see it. Started August 5th, so it sold just the beginning of August. So really good. So if you see this brand ever, it is faked a little bit. Sometimes I forget how it's worded differently, but you really want to make sure you have the real McCoy. But if you do, it's worth big bucks. Awesome. So I was very happy with that sale. That's really cool. Yeah, thanks, man. So yeah, I'm in this about 18 minutes. This isn't going to be a long video. 10 items that sold recently. Like I said, I'm hoping to come back and do some more YouTube videos really soon. I'm gonna leave this one up just as a regular video after the stream ends anyway. And you know, the next thing I'm gonna do is how to sell used shoes for profit in Canada. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, I really appreciate anybody. You know, there's been some people who reached out to me and said, hey, like, you're still doing videos. And like I said, I don't get a lot of interaction in the comments. I do get lots of likes. I have lots of people watching the videos. I have no idea who it is because I don't get a lot of comments. And I don't get that much interaction on live streams. So, you know, if you guys enjoy what I do in any way, please comment on the videos, ask me questions. I've had people reach out to me on Instagram, Facebook, you know, and I really love it. I like answering your questions. I like talking to like-minded people. If I can help you in any way in your business, I 100% will. And yeah, till next time, guys, take care, stay safe. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.